feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long.
Who remembers Happy Days? If you're old enough, of course you remember. This was the biggest show on television for a long time. It was fabulous. Good stuff. Good stuff. I liked it a lot. I liked Richie. I liked that guy, Donnie Most, Ralph, and the whole crew. But the show got really good when Chachi showed up. Scott Baio. I'm serious. He was a great addition to the show. Of course, he would go from Happy Days to many other programs, including Charles in Charge. He was terrific in that. Scott Baio famously spoke at the 2016 Republican National Convention. He is a noted conservative with a great big social media following, but he's got a beef right now with his castmates from Happy Days, and so do I. First off, Scott, welcome back to Newsmax. How are you?
Thanks, Greg. Doing well. It's good to see you.
So Happy Days was actually based in Wisconsin, right? You guys all lived in Milwaukee, and it was all beautiful. I know it was really filmed in Hollywood, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's going on? We know that Wisconsin is a swing state. How is it that Happy Days, that was never remotely political, the cast, including Fonzie, Henry Winkler, and Richie, Ron Howard, they're having a virtual get-together to raise money for Wisconsin Democrats, and you're not included. We'll get to you not being included, which in a way makes sense. But first of all, how do you feel about this politicization of your former castmates?
Well, I think this is just further evidence of the Trump derangement syndrome. They don't know what else to do about this guy. It just bothers me, Greg, that this show, Happy Days, that was so wholesome and had good American values and good traditional values, is being used to promote the Harris-Biden ticket that are socialists and encourage rioting and looting. It's the complete opposite of what that show was. I think there's some desperation setting in here. So to use this show, to me, it's just bad form. It's no class.
Totally. And by the way, it's a virtual fundraiser. So it's, it's not like it's virtual. It's online. Sunday, October 25th at 6 o'clock. We encourage no one to go, by the way. I mean, look, this is an opinion show. You know who we're rooting for. You're in touch with some of these folks. I mean, back then, did they all lean left? I know Henry Winkler is a Democrat. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a Democrat. You know what I mean? It's fine. Nothing wrong with being a Republican. But Did you guys talk about politics back then?
No, it was a different time, Greg. I mean, the left wasn't as radical as they are now. Conservatism has always been fairly stable in its beliefs, but the left has gone off the rails. So back then, there were minor differences between Democrats and Republicans, but now they've gone. I don't know where they've gone. So, and don't forget, Greg, Reagan was around then, and everybody loved Reagan. California voted for Reagan, so it was a different time in the country. Yeah,
no, you're right. Heck, in our lifetime, there was 49 states Reagan won in 1984. Yeah. Nixon, 49 states in 1972. Yep. We don't have that now. By the way, I have a theory that even among your castmates, there are some closet conservatives. If you want to work in Hollywood, as you know, probably more than anybody, it's easier to work as a left-leaning person than a right-leaning person. Anybody, maybe Ralph, maybe Anson Williams, Potsy, do you think those guys, deep down, maybe they don't care, or maybe they're a little bit on your side, but they can't say?
I thought one of those guys was kind of on our side, but apparently not. I had a conversation with him, and I just was like, whoa, okay. But listen, I work with those people. I owe a lot to those people. And will I never talk to them again? I'm fine talking to anybody. If they don't want to talk to me, that's probably what's going to happen, and that's fine. I'm used to it. But I owe a lot to these people, and I do like them.
That's terrific, by the way. Hey, it is a little bit random. I mean, the show was so popular, it transcended Milwaukee. It transcended Wisconsin. If you watch it for a little while, you forgot where it was based. Whose idea was this? Was it Wisconsin Democrats? That show is based in Milwaukee. We should get them back here. I mean, who came up with this? Because it is a little bit out of left field.
Yeah. Greg, I don't know. I don't know. I have nothing to do with it, so I can't tell you who generated the phone call or the email to get this going. Nope, can't help you with that one. Sorry.
No, I know. And there's one other show, actually, that's doing the same thing that does not have any tie to Wisconsin. And I wish I could remember the name of that show.
It's okay. It's all hands on deck for them. I think. Listen, I pray every night that President Trump gets reelected, and hopefully he will. I think what's happening with the suppression of conservative voices is absolutely disgusting on Twitter and Facebook and in regular media. It's I don't even know where this is. I don't even know what's happened to this country. You know what I mean? We've gone so bad that you can't have it. Greg, I go to a cigar shop down the block from my house, and there's all kinds of guys in there: black, white, yellow, green, purple, different religions, whatever. I mean, it runs the gamut. And we get into it. We have political discussions, and we go at each other. We make fun of each other. We laugh at each other. But at the end of the day, you know what happens? One guy has to get up to leave, and that guy says, all right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. And that's the way it is. When you get people in groups, they communicate. This social media, to me, is the worst thing that could have, one of the worst. It's good and bad. The bad is very bad because it's total censorship. But I'm telling you, we hang out and we go at it, and that's the way it should be.
I like that. I like that a lot. I'm glad that you have that. You're right about social media. There are some goods and negatives. By the way, it's West Wing was the show I was trying to think of. West Wing. I think President Bartlett or whatever his name was a professor at Wisconsin, but I'm not sure. One other thing. Hey, do you believe this? And we both lean to the right, but I do think people on the right are more easygoing in terms of the ideas, and we're, quite frankly, more tolerant of people who disagree with us than the left. If you disagree with the left, they go crazy. That's my sense. I'm sure people on the left disagree. But answer that real quick, and then I'll let you get the phone.
Yeah, no, my wife got it. First of all, I don't lean left. I don't lean right, Greg. I'm falling over right. Okay? There's no leaning.
All right.
Secondly, yeah, they will not let us voice an opinion. I'm happy to hear anybody. I'll hear what you want to say, and I'll argue with you all day long. Don't shut us up. This is not what this country was founded on. And I hope to God that this man wins again. I really do, and hopefully fix this social media stuff. Fix it, because it's disgusting.
The censorship is disgusting. And you know what? I think he's going to win. I do. I'm pretty confident in that. But you can rest assured that you did everything you could at some risk, personal and professional risk to yourself.
I don't care anymore.
But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. When you took that stage in 2016,
that was fun.
You got through to a lot of people, and what you did took courage, and I appreciate it, Scott, really.
Thank you, my friend.
All right. All the best to be continued, and nobody should go to that virtual online, whatever it is. Thanks a lot, Scott. We'll have you back soon.
Newsmax TV is now America's fastest-growing cable news channel. We give you the real news you need. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Newsmax TV streams live on YouTube for free. Newsmax TV, real news for real people.